Salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Overlord. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, and this is Overlord, a third-person minion management game, is the best way to say it. Third-person RPG with minion management, because minions are adorable. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? This was a game I played when I was a lot younger, I believe after I had transitioned into basically my house before this one that I've been living at for the past couple of years. And only recently have I ever actually bothered with getting Raising Hell, and I decided since we've recently ended Space Pirates and Zombies 2, I don't exactly have a new game to immediately shove into this, so why not begin Raising Hell? And here we are. Now, I'm going to play on Legendary difficulty. I think I've only played on Normal, but I should be able to handle Legendary just fine.
Here, this one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll refresh him up. Come here. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Alright, and we're in the game. This is your Overlord. His existence, the game doesn't explain a lot to you to begin with, but that's because they actually tell you your history as you go through the game. So, let's begin our nefarious deeds.
I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. The haziness will pass, and you must... This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate.
I do try to avoid, accidentally screwing up things like this, where I would screw up dialogue, but that just tends to happen with me.
Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
As it's been a while since I've previously played,
your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task.
It's been a while since I previously played, so I'm going to follow him for now. How do you attack? I don't remember. Oh well, we'll see.
Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his Overlord.
Okay, it's spacebar.
Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling!
Thankfully, this game does reward you
now
for
hit
just
him again.
mindlessly
Don't talk
smacking
back.
you about. Usually. And if you time your strikes right, you can baseball people.
See? It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget. Come on, you metal lump! That's it! Now you've got him!
Although the reach leaves something to be desired. And don't mind the bronzish-looking armor. We'll eventually be playing Sauron Simulator 2.
Come on, princess! You move like a dead badger! Shame you don't smell as good! He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call you the Overlord! Oh, it warms my black heart to see them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Ooh. Call your minions back, Master! All of them! Oi, Mr. Overlord! Show me some evil! If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it.
Okay, it's all coming back to me. As I say, evilness is something one never truly forgets. And boy, am I
Call
evil.
that evil? Overlord? Overrated, more like.
Oh, please trip onto
Don't
my
let him
axe.
get away, sire! Sweep your minions after him! Bet he'll whittle himself silly.
Oh yeah, and you can move while sweeping. I just don't bother usually. Usually you don't need it.
I hurt! I hurt!
Oh, you
I
disappoint
think
me.
you're ready, Master. Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish.
I mean, I've had an annoying day, to say the least, although some good news has come of it. Jester, please come here. Come here, Jester.
Leave me alone, sire! I've got to heal!
Heck no. I know what you do. You disloyal
An
lout.
evil tower needs its evil
Okay.
jester, sire. Please don't kill me!
You've annoyed me long enough. Let's go to the actual game and not waste any more of your times. You want to see some evil? I'll show you some evil, for I've decided for this that we'll do a full corruption run, which you'll understand what we mean soon.
Your throne room, sire.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much.
Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side.
Did I say you could get back up here?
Salutations!
Alright, let's go. You'll understand, as I was saying, you'll understand what I mean by full corruption soon.
Ah, you made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination. Brown minions are your main fighters. They will happily die, so you don't have to. These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive, but you can still harvest life force from them. Remember, Life force equals minions. Return to the gate to call more to your side.
I very much should, because that actually speeds up this process a lot.
Good, sire. You must build up your army, sire. Summon more minions at the gate.
And don't worry, this is only the tutorial section. Gnarl won't be nearly as annoying in the future. So as of now, we're going to deal with the fact that we have very few minions running about. They're all unarmored. We have a very, terrible weapon.
All they do is chew grass until something kills them.
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted again, he won't be nearly as annoying in the future. As of right now, as this is the tutorial section, the game does kind of expect you to be a moron. That's also a bit of character building. And this game definitely does have character. Now, if I remember correctly, there actually is something around here I could pick up. Or at least something worth looting. Because my minions are all unarmored.
These urns ahead may yield something beneficial. There's nothing minions like more than breaking things. Well, apart from killing things.
And drinking. I like dwarves. Little drunken, chaotic dwarves. And you see that number, that combat percentage, that's just how strong your minion force is. Now, as I was saying, I'm actually used to a much more powerful, not only minion line, but Overlord. And hopefully we'll be reclaiming that title and power as we go along.
Our way is blocked. But we have strength in numbers. Use all your minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it.
Oh! Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the, ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
I had to save myself a lot of trouble.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins.
Oh, I can't kill you.
Keep those squeaky things away from me. Keep them away.
Go and
Your
take them
creatures
out.
ain't related to pumpkins, are they? They're screaming. The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared. Get 'em! Get 'em!
Trust me, I won't forget the slight you made against me. You'll find out what that is in a moment.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins.
Okay, I actually have to fight. Of course you make me do stuff. You disappoint me.
That showed him. Oh, you'd better get going, Sonny. And the path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about, so be careful.
And don't mind me, just gonna break everything in this section.
Me? Well, I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe grow marrows instead. Yeah, marrows don't talk so much. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Breaking all the pumpkins actually has a point. I'm just trying to see if I can get any extra armor for these people. Also, for the sin of creating the horrid abomination known as pumpkin-flavored ice cream, kill him. Corruption is a mechanic that has actually a few mechanical benefits and downsides. As you grow more corrupt, your appearance changes to reflect
Your
this.
minions can access areas that are too small for your evil magnificence. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, and they also affect certain things that'll happen much later in the game that I'll keep hidden for now. However, it also has the added benefit of basically me telling everyone to shut the hell up, I'm evil, whenever I want, and fixes a lot of problems I would experience in the future.
See the clouds that rose from those dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
What, I am the evilest, after all. Don't you dare deny it. This is my domain. You can't possibly tell me what I'm
The
supposed to do.
Tower Heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower.
Now to let these people do some clearing and stuff like that. And the game helpfully puts these little protections in front of you to guide your way. Most of the progression
Your
is...
minions will carry it for you, Master. Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy.
Except my axe.
Careful! Careful!
My axe is useless. It's also cutting down these shortcuts. Piece by piece. Really, that's most of this game is clearing shortcuts to progress.
The minions have found a shortcut.
No, I found a shortcut. Gnarl.
Moldy, keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
And we successfully retrieved the Tower Heart. But now we must return. We can send our minions back through here, but that's actually not necessary. It'll do it automatically whenever we go back to the tower.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain.
Down.
It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain.
I'm sorry, what was that? Anyway. To explain, these pillars back here represent certain tower objects. Middle one's minion control, and the right and left will be explained once we find them. Up there, our spells will be hanging over the roof.
Always a pleasure to have you around, Lord, but don't you think you should be elsewhere? You know, doing your job.
Of course. I'm just busy. We can also view our domain quests from here. I wanted to show some things off for the audience, but oh well.
Testing, testing. 1, 2. Is this thing working? It's a bit grubby. Can you hear me, Master? Oh, there you are. And now, sire, the creatures around here are rather frisky, so they will have undoubtedly repopulated the area. Call forth some minions and head for that peasant village. Spree! Revolting name.
But it can easily stand for killing spree. Anyway, the time-honored tradition of hunting these little rodents always provides you with tons of resources whenever you're the Overlord, and I'd highly recommend doing it whenever you have the opportunity. But what I'm really here for are these urns, just because they can contain so many useful materials. Especially for these guys, because you notice that the combat percentage actually goes down when you have a ton of minions. That's only because it's how well equipped your force actually is. For each area you visit in Overlord, there's actually a certain percentage you can reach with each minion. And since I killed Farmer Bob, I won't ever have to deal with him again. Mercifully. Now, we'll be going on our way through the rest of this village. Or at least to whatever this village is. They bomb the hell out of me. Why's the drawbridge up?
Halflings approaching, get ready!
Hang on, those ain't halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be two halflings holding up some armor. Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's-names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the last line of defense.
We let 'em in and they'll have us in one of those work camps before you can say tea and cakes.
Go on, get out of here! Show you're not a coward like Lord Spree.
Yeah, and try not to die horribly like he did.
Yeah, we ain't letting you in unless you prove you're not one of them knee-nutters. Go on, get out of here! Show...
There, in the field, greedy little halflings. Use your firebolt spell on the wheat and roast them like suckling pigs.
Just let me target you. There we go. I love the smell of burnt halfling in the morning. And after the fire has done its job, let's go and sweep in and grab everything. There should be a little something around here for them to grab. No? Disappointing. Oh, I would so love to attack them, but it looks like they might actually be morons. Yep, they're out there. And they're gone. Oh, it's time to just loot the place. I mean, there's never not a reason to do that. Thankfully, they seem to equip themselves fairly quickly.
Toast them!
Convenient. Hopefully this doesn't operate just like on the you touch yourself. They touch you and they set everything on fire. You touch yourself and you set everything on fire. I consider that an accomplishment. And now for one of the few pitched battles of the century. I forgot how much the halfling throwers hurt. Oh, did we actually lose a minion? That's surprising.
One last thing, sire. Killing innocents, and I use the term loosely, increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
I heard you, Gnarl. I heard you, Gnarl. I did hear you. For all 2 seconds. Boom. You're still alive. Kill him. What, do you think I want to listen to their pathetic squealing? They're just going to cause more problems in the future if they got themselves captured. What, you need to immediately bow before your lord. Do you think I'm going to give you any amount of mercy? Anyway, aside from all the horrid looting that we're going to be looting the countryside, a halfling camp seems
This
straight
must be
ahead.
the work camp those peasants spoke of. Be careful, Lord.
I'll be careful.
This is an arcane blood pit, sire. You can sacrifice minions here to regain your own health. Have no fear. Your minions will gladly die for you. They're very loyal.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to break down this lovely bridge back to the tower gate for no apparent reason.
A mana pit. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in years. They allow you to sacrifice your minions and replenish your mana.
And with the I'm not a moron policy, using my knowledge of the game, I will hunt for certain objects long before I should be able to get them, under normal circumstances, just because it's much more efficient that way if I get them now rather than later. Plus, we're also playing on legendary difficulty, which I've never bothered with before. Now, however, will be the end of the episode. Hope you've all enjoyed this first look at Overlord. That's actually the wrong way to say it. Hope you all enjoyed this first episode of Let's Play Overlord. I know I definitely enjoyed playing it. And when we come back, we will be screwing around more with killing the halflings of Spree, not gonna lie. But until then, hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Overlord, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.